What is up, YouTube? That's here, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys a brand new Pokemon Sword and Shield discussion video. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 Pokemon that I want to be super good, that I want to be super competitive, and that I want to shine with in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I'm going to challenge you watching to do the exact same thing in the comments. What we're going to be doing today is we're going to be, like I said, talking about 3 Pokemon that have been confirmed, have not been confirmed, doesn't really matter. We're going to be talking about how I want them to be competitive, different ways that I think they can be competitive. You know, they are removing Z moves and Mega Evolutions, but they're adding in like that Dynamaxing. Maybe you have like a super unique Dynamax set that works on a Pokemon that wouldn't normally see play, maybe like Shuckle or something like that. I know I've seen people talk about like Dynamax Flareon being good. Maybe there's a Pokemon that shines with Dynamax that you have a specific combo for. Leave those in the comments, you know. Talk about Pokemon that have been revealed as new Pokemon. You know, like I see a lot of people talking about they want to use Corviknight. Like, what about Corviknight do you like? Are you a fan of Obstagoon? Like, all those really cool Pokemon. Are you like one of those Galarian Weezings people? Do you have a team made for that? Let me know in the comments below. While you're down there, also check out some of the other comments from some of the other people that watch the video. Engage in our community. Who knows? You might actually learn something. You might be like, whoa, I didn't know that that Pokemon was going to be this good in Sword and Shield. You might learn something. It might give you a little bit of a leg up on the competition by checking out those comments. So, yeah, before we get into it, I just want to talk about my 3. You guys can probably guess a couple of the Pokemon that I want to shine because they're some of the mainstays in this channel, guys. The very first Pokemon, of course, that I want to do well with in Pokemon Sword and Shield, it's gotta be my boy Butterfree. Like, Butterfree, I want to absolutely be amazing, but not like so amazing that like everyone uses it. I want to be like, I want to have that same amount of hipster Butterfree success that I had in Ultra Sun and Moon and in previous formats with other Pokemon like Vivillon, another beautiful butterfly Pokemon. I think Butterfree has a great, decent speed tiering, and it was just a little bit too hard to use it in singles in Ultra Sun and Moon, just because like you'd have to use Tailwind instead of Quivers, otherwise you just get completely dumpster by Tapu Koko and things like that. So what I actually think is going to happen in this format, in this new game, whether it be singles or doubles, I think the format's going to slow down a lot and really make it so Quiver Dance Butterfree might actually be usable. Remember, Butterfree has Compound Eyes, hits those near 100% accuracy Sleep Powders, it gets Rage Powder for doubles, it gets Tailwind, it gets Bug Buzz, Air Slash, it gets so many unique moves. It's my favorite. It's been my favorite Pokemon forever, and I really do think that with the meta slowing down, because metas slow down every single time like new games get released that aren't based around legendaries. Like in Ultra Sun and Moon, we had all the Tapus and all the Ultra Beasts. I don't know if we're going to get that in Pokemon Sword and Shield, but if we don't have like 15 new legendaries coming out, Butterfree might actually be able to see some real major competitive play, and that makes me super, super happy because, like I said, it is my favorite Pokemon. So that's a perfect example, you know, of saying like, man, I want this Pokemon to do well. If you guys are leaving comments saying, I want this Pokemon to do well, here are the reasons. You know, sometimes just writing that stuff out can actually help you formulate a game plan. Like I said, give you guys those leg up, like a nice start on building teams for Sword and Shield. You know, the next Pokemon that I want to do well with. This one, you know, for those of you guys that watch my content, you know I really like this Pokemon, but this one I think is a given. This Pokemon is performed in every single format. It's a great partner for Butterfree as well in the doubles format. It's actually going to be my boy Garchomp. Yo, Garchomp, the Gen 4 extraordinaire over here. This Pokemon is, like I said, performed in every single format. It's been a former Uber in the singles format, and I think it's going to just completely continue to do well. I think it's already been confirmed. I know Butterfree has been confirmed, but Garchomp is just so good at everything. Amazing speed, amazing typing. Both abilities on this thing are good. Rough Skin and Sand Veil. I've used like Z-move Garchomps in the past. You know, obviously there's no Z-moves in this game, but like Dynamax Garchomp might be like just busted. You can just max out those like huge defenses that it already has. Like it already has a pretty decent base defense and special D, and then just use the big HP boost you get from Dynamaxing, and like this Pokemon could actually be like super, super good. And I wouldn't be surprised to see this Pokemon top cut like the first 3 or 4 regionals. Like everyone uses Garchomp, and I'm no exception. I completely love Garchomp. Scarf Chomp's good, Live Orb Chomp's good, Damage Reduction Berry Chomp's good. I've even used like a Light Ball Garchomp in Battle Spot singles. This Pokemon can do almost anything, and it's always a fun addition to any team. So I really like Garchomp, and like I said, it makes a great partner for Butterfree. So it makes Butterfree shine just because, like, you can use Rage Powder, Tailwinds, Sleep Powders, all while Earthquaking with your Garchomp and having Butterfree avoid some of that Earthquake damage thanks to Butterfree's flying typing. So great synergy there, and I think Garchomp is going to be a definite staple in whatever meta comes out for Sword and Shield. Like, there will be Garchomps in it, I absolutely promise you. So the next Pokemon, I'm going to challenge you guys to do, like, the hard mode challenge while you're writing your comment, right? Maybe some of you guys have to go and add like a second one because you already wrote down your 3. But so I have added 2 Pokemon that I want to see that are returning Pokemon. The next Pokemon, I'm going to challenge myself to pick a Pokemon that has been confirmed as a new Pokemon. So I think we only have like 20-ish. Like, you got the Zamazetsus and stuff. You got some of the starters. You got that Obstagoon, Galarian, Weezing. I'm actually going to pick this Pokemon that I would really like to perform with. And I'm going to talk about how I think it's actually going to be usable. So this Pokemon... it's Drednaw. I think that's how you pronounce this. The turtle thing. It's a turtle thing. You catch it relatively early, and I know I've said a lot of times, Pokemon that you guys catch early on in the game, they usually can't be good because their base stats are so much lower. Because like you have to catch these things, and if you're gonna have them with you through the whole game, they scale really badly. So like this thing might have like absolute terrible HP, right? And just like decent other stats. But if we look at this actual picture that I found on Pokemon.com, it says powerful jaws and muscles. This sharp, jagged fang, the sharp, jagged fangs of the bite Pokemon Drednaw are strong and sharp enough to bite through rock and iron. That makes me actually think it might have like good moves, or like maybe it gets like some sort of like biting fighting attack, because like iron means steel. Maybe this thing has a really good matchup against steel types. Who really knows? Like I would love to see like a biting move that had like a fighting type priority, or like a maybe it's like Fire Fang. It says like rock and iron. Who really knows? Though it has extremely heavy rock shell, its well-developed muscles allow it to move quickly, and that's why I think this Pokemon's gonna be good. It's a rock-water type, right? But it's not like rock-water types. When we think about rock-water types, we think of Kabutops and Omastar, right? And Omastar, Lord Helix has always been pretty good, but it has just not enough speed, just barely. Like, you got to use 2 Shell Smashes to outspeed those base 130s. I'm hoping this guy has at least 66 base speed, which is pretty quick, and hopefully it learns the move Shell Smash. This thing gets a Shell Armor, which means it can't get crit, but it also has Strong Jaw because it's the bite Pokemon. So like Strong Jaw moves from like a Pokemon with Shell Smash, and this thing can be like a major sweeper. This can be like a whole new breed of Cloyster, and like I'm super excited. I always love Shell Smash. I always love Shell Smash Pokemon. Let's look at more pictures of this guy. Look how cool he is! Look at Drednaw. That base HP isn't terrible either. Who knows? I'm assuming it's just gonna have like above average like defense, right? Because it has a huge shell. But like it'd be really cool if it had like a bunch of defense and a bunch of speed, maybe some HP. Like you can Shell Smash into getting like really good special attack, into getting really good physical attack. And I really hope that this Pokemon is usable because I love its design. I think turtles are awesome. Like I'm a huge fan of like Torterra and stuff like that. So I hope this Pokemon I really hope it does well. And also this Pokemon has a confirmed like Super Dyna Giga Mega evolution where look at that thing. Look at it. It's so big. And if that thing gets Shell Smash and it still kind of retains some of that speed, who knows? This thing might be really good. It retains the same abilities. I'm really excited to use this thing. Let's look at some more pictures. Like, look at that. Look how big he is. He's so cool. And like, if I were to pick my favorite like Dynamax evolution so far, it's definitely this Pokemon. I think it has a ton of like swag. I think there's so much potential for like really good plays here. Obviously, there's a ton of weakness. You got like ground, fighting, electric, grass, tons of weaknesses. But you know what? If you think about it, let's talk about the big electric weakness. Well, if you pair it with a Garchomp, there you go. Let's talk about that ground and fighting weakness. Pair it with the Butterfree, there you go. Talk about that grass weakness. Pair it with the Butterfree, there you go. You're starting to see a team come together. Oh, you need to set up your Shell Smash? How about you pair it with the Butterfree? Go for Rage Powder, Sleep Powders. You can start to see the beginnings of how a video like this and how having like 3 Pokemon you want to see well or see be competitive can actually give you like a head start, because I've already built like a small little core right here. It seems pretty good. Also, let's talk about like Garchomp, Butterfree, weak against ice, switch to Drednaw, that's resisted. It's a rock water. If it was a ground water, it'd be neutral, but it's a rock water. Rock isn't weak to ice. So yeah, it's a super cool Pokemon. I got one more amazing picture. Here we go. Look at that. G-Max Stone Surge. Look at that base. Like it's a super Hydro Mega Cannon. So yeah, I really hope this Pokemon does well. I'm actually really excited to use it. And yeah, Drednaw is just one of the coolest Pokemon that's been revealed. I like Corviknight a lot. I think Galarian Weezing's useful. in certain situations, but this is the Pokemon that of all the Pokemon released, I have my eyes on. If it doesn't get Shell Smash, I think it still might be usable. Who really knows? But we'd have to see a lot more about its EVs. I would love this thing to have, like, above 100 base attack stat, but I actually think it's going to have, like I said, you catch this thing early because they revealed it near, like, the earlier part of the game. So I actually think it's going to have, like, around base 100, maybe, like, 95 to 110 base attack. And it's going to really rely on its strong jaw ability to make it so you can actually hit those big damage numbers. Who knows? It may gain, like, 20 or 30 base attack when it goes into the Dyna Gigamax form, because, like, you know, this... Where is it? Where's that thing that I had? I had a picture, right? There, this big boy right here, like... He looks like he has some attack. He really looks like he does. Like, Mega Steelix, for those of you guys who don't know, Steelix doesn't have, like, that much attack. But, like, when you go Mega Steelix, I think you gain, like, 30 base or 40 base attack. And actually, Steelix becomes, like, a pretty decent physical attacker. So, like, who knows? Being able to turn really bulky, tanky wall Pokemon into big sweepers, that's something I'm 100% on board for. So, guys, if you guys have gotten this far in the video, please let me know what 3 Pokemon you want to be competitive, to be good in Pokemon Sword and Shield. And if you guys want to take the challenge mode, try and use a new Pokemon if you can. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this in the future. And, you know, be sure to check out the Discord. We have a very active community, and while you're checking the comments, you can join the Discord. A lot of the people that leave comments on these videos are in the Discord. It's completely free to join. We do giveaways for games. We're going to be giving away a copy of Sword and Shield probably within a month or so, probably around the start of October. We're going to be giving away a copy of Sword and Shield. And it's the best place just to learn stuff. We have a very active community of players that are looking to get really, really good come Sword and Shield. So thank you guys for watching. Check out those links. Sub to the channel. Drop a like if you haven't. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out.